Nicky Two Times coming at you with another impromptu live, or could make this a morning drive, but I wasn't sure that I was going to do the video. But on my way to work, it is freezing cold outside. We'll wait for some people to come in to say hello and give my thoughts on the day. Whew, gosh, it is brutal. What's going on, Rance? It is cold. I'm sure it is super cold where you're at too. We're looking at 10 degrees over here in the burbs of Philadelphia. Robert chiming in. What's going on, Robert? Whew, God, it's freezing. And I'll be out in it all day. I was in it yesterday. Oh my God, it was brutal. But, you know, the van is nice and warm. I don't exactly have a bunch of layers on, but I bring extra layers. I learned from when I was in the service. You start off with less layers and try to get comfortable, and only put them on when it's extremely necessary. Because if you start with all the layers on and then you're still cold, you're screwed. So I always bring an extra jacket with me. My Amazon owner or whatever, they were supposed to supply me with a jacket at half price, and they never had my size, so I've been screwed out of getting a good Amazon jacket. Yeah, I'm over it too. We may get snow this weekend. It's not on the weather app to say so, but they keep talking about snow. The weather app is telling me possible snow next week, like Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm hearing we're gonna get dumped on again come this weekend. I don't like it. Especially delivering. I can't stand it. It's not just that it's cold, it's, you know, you can't go up long driveways. I'm heading off to work. I'm in north of Philadelphia, and I take a turnpike to get myself to my Amazon destination. But yeah, you can't go up long driveways because of the snow. If you're kind of in a more city-ish environment or little towns, they don't plow as well, or they plow, but then you have to park in a certain spot and walk around huge mounds of snow to get to the front door of people. So, you know, even a small amount of stops can make for a longer day, just because you're taking all these like extra steps and whatnot. It is nice being in the electric vehicle that I'm in. When you're in the when you're in the electric and it's just brutally cold, the charge doesn't last as long, so I don't have to be out as long as some of the other guys. But, you know, I put forth a decent amount yesterday. I did over 11,000 steps yesterday, and that was for kind of what I want to call like an easy day compared to days I've had like over the summer, sucking wind for my old fat self. It's kind of difficult. I can only imagine that in the summer I was probably doing well over 20,000 steps, but I don't know for sure because I didn't really have my phone in my pocket. But now I'm determined to have my phone on me. I downloaded what's called the WeWard app, which WeWard tracks your steps, or you can convert your steps for prizes. And why not? Why not for something you're already doing? could get like Amazon, eBay, like Walmart gift cards just for walking. I see the Bears fan in the house. Hell yeah! What's going on, the Bears fan? I can't scroll back to see your comments. I just see everybody else saying hello to you. So what's going on? And good to see you. Yeah, as I was saying, it's so cold. Like 10 degrees right now. It probably won't get any more than like 13, 14 degrees. I do have gloves, but the gloves I have are cool because you can still touch the screen with them when you're using them, so you don't have to like keep on taking the gloves off all the time. I just leave them on. They're good for keeping my hands warm. They're good for picking up packages, but then I can still touch the screen, so they work out well. It's nice too, like I don't, typically for me, I like to get done as quickly as possible. I don't like to dilly-dally because, you know, once you're done all your stops, you're done for the day. So I try not to dilly-dally and really take any breaks. But I do, in this weather, with the snow on the ground, I do have to take my time. So it's good to not have too many stops, because then, you know, I can at least take my time and not injure myself. I see my man Moon, who I will certainly be checking out his lives over the weekend when he's heading to work himself. Rance is, I guess Rance is leaving, or that's cool. Rance, is always good having you, buddy. That's going to be my day. I actually don't even know if I'm in an electric van. I won't know until about another half hour or so if I'm in the electric van again today, or if I got a full load in one of the regular vans, which I hope not, because the electric vans are also a lot more comfortable. Getting in and out of my seat to get packages out of the back in our Dodges and Rams that we have, it's like when you get back in your seat, you're almost diving into your seat. I feel like by the end of my shift, I feel like I went 12 rounds with in a boxing ring. It definitely hits my body a lot. But just my thoughts also on sports. Anybody interested? We got the Super Bowl coming up next weekend. I don't know. Don't really like the Patriots, but I like Drake May. Don't really care about Seattle either, but I kind of like the story of the Vikings let Sam Darnold go, and now he's in the Super Bowl. So a big old fuck you to the Vikings. I like that storyline. For local sports, Flyers. I don't know what the hell happened to the Flyers. Flyers were, I felt good about the team. Before the season even started, I was like, yeah, they can make the playoffs. They're not going to really do anything, but I think they can make the playoffs. And they looked great for a young team. First year coach with us. You know, I love Rick Tocchet. We're looking good. And then, I don't know, man. We lost 6 straight, and then we took 5 out of 6 points after that, and now we've lost, I think, like 3 straight. To the Islanders, we got smoked. We lost to the Columbus Blue Jackets late, and we got killed last night by the Boston Bruins. I don't know. We're way out of contention now. We need to try to get some points, and then they need to try to do some stuff before the trade deadline, and when we come back from the Olympic break, you know, make our push. Sixers, they're up and down. They'll beat a good team and then lose to a bad team, and they'll win 3 straight and then lose 3 straight. So I kind of never know what's going on with the Sixers. In other news, are just stuff that teams that I like. Jose Ramirez, he just signed a 7-year extension with the Cleveland Guardians. So, you know, he's not going anywhere. He's going to be a Cleveland Guardian for life. I'm trying to read slowly without crashing here, being on the highway. Wow, South Carolina is actually supposed to get 3 to 6 inches. All right. My dad, he lived in South Carolina for a long time there, Robert, until about 2 years ago. We might have had that conversation before. He lived in a place called, if you're familiar, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's called, don't quote me on this, Small Pond, South Carolina, which is inland from North Myrtle Beach. When we went to visit him a bunch of years ago, we visited, we went on the beach of North Myrtle Beach one day. We did boardwalk at the beach a couple times. Then across the street from boardwalk at the beach is a water park. So we did the water park that was across the street from there, and that was kind of our time and vacation that year. He's since moved on. He's now in Jacksonville, Florida. Would give you the sights, but there's not really much to look at from the turnpike. If I'm still on, because I'm at 17%. If I'm still on when I get to the exit, I'll flip it around. Anybody wants to see that? But right here, you're pretty much looking at wall on the side. If I could, I do the karaoke like I did on Sunday. Made a fool of myself. I sang Hotel California for Moon Over Miami. I'll certainly take a couple requests on Sunday again there, Moon. Darlington County. So if I'm not mistaken, I think Darlington's at least an hour and a half to 2 hours away or something like that from where my dad was. I don't know if Darlington County is Darlington, but I think my dad said it's a couple hours, maybe 4. No, 4 hours is a different town. Yeah, I was out there Sunday night, living it up at the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. It's been kind of fun doing these lives. I just don't really know what to talk about other than like what I've already just said, shouting out the chat and going over local sports. Just got these 2 days, work today, work tomorrow, and then I'm off for 2. Always good, looking forward to the weekend. Saturday, hanging out on, I want to say Spine Ticks Live, but we don't call it Spine Ticks Live. Our host, Sith Lordly, has changed the names up. We got 3 different channels. I believe it's Spinetix. Spinetix Comics. Your Team Sucks. And the Sith Lordly channel. You can find us live on those 3 channels every Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific time. You can find me doing my scheduled live Sunday Fun Day. It'll be episode 84 this weekend. What's going on there, Seth? Talking about Sith and my man Seth. Show's on up. Seth, what kind of weather we got going on where you're at, buddy? What's the temp look like? What's the snowfall situation look like? Here we still have snow everywhere. Thank God, as much as I got to deal with snow where I go, which on my route, I'm not going into Philadelphia because nothing's plowed in Philadelphia. I see nothing but videos all over my feed of people complaining about the mayor of Philadelphia and what a horrible job she's done, because people are not plowed out. I can't read that, but Makwa A7 yeah, hello to you as well. Yeah, luckily we didn't get that much, but we got our 6 to 9 inches, definitely out where I deliver up in the mountains, got at least a foot, if not more. Makes for a hard day on trying to deliver with everything all still icy and whatnot, and it's definitely not going to melt anytime soon, being 12 degrees out right now. It won't get more than, I don't believe it's going to get more than 15, 16 degrees today. It's been in the negatives. I feel like here in Philadelphia, I don't remember in the longest of times us ever being in the negatives. We definitely didn't have this cold front last year this way. I don't think we even got into the teens, let alone negatives last year. I hope this is it, but they're talking about more snow this weekend, possibly even then more snow the following week. Ugh. Once you're in it and dealing with it, you certainly don't want to deal with it anymore. I would say anybody here in the Northeast or anywhere else that got this snow as a PSA, if you don't have to be in it, don't go out in it, because it's brutally cold, it's brisk, no reason to be out. I guess the silver lining is it hasn't been very windy. It's been just straight cold. But at least I don't have, the wind like hitting my face while I'm out. I do have a face cover. If it gets that cold, I can cover my face with. All right, guys, come on. Sometimes when I get off here, there's it's like 5 lanes down to 2 lanes down to a turn lane. Nobody knows what direction that they want to go in. I do. I'm going straight. Seth, if you're still there, good luck to your New England Patriots next week. I was saying earlier, I don't have a rooting interest. I do like Drake May. I do like the Sam Darnold storyline of being let go by the Vikings. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm looking for good play from both quarterbacks, and may the best man win. May the best defense win. May the best coach win. A lot of good stuff to pay attention to. I see Scary Terry's in the house. I'll try to read that when I get to a stoplight. Nicky, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. Well, you know, I can bring my voice down a little bit and have it more of a radio voice. Sit back and enjoy the stylistic soundings of Nicky Two Times in the morning. Oh shit! I crack myself up. You know, I don't need to entertain anybody. I'll entertain myself. It's been a good week or so, man. The 2026 it started off really bad. Some personal stuff I won't get into, but it was bad. But also just sickness. First the flu went through our house, ending 2025, going into 2026. Like I was sick on New Year's. Like the flu went through the house like wildfire, and then shortly after that, maybe a week or so after that, then we all got the stomach virus. So that was brutal, but it's been a good solid week or so. We're back on schedule, doing the right things. I haven't been doing much content. I just been kind of lazy with doing the other content besides these live streams. I do have some cards. I have a box of Phoenix football that I was going to do some content on, but my one ring light, my desktop ring light that I use to film myself with, or film the cards, I use that, and then I use an iPad to film me, and that's how I do my filming. That's broken right now. I'm trying to find a new one. I'm considering if I do some of these lives, like impromptu lives where I'm walking around and outside, I'm thinking about buying one of those lapel mic deals. I saw a nice one at Walmart, and I skipped on it for now because I'm not ready to do all that, but a decent price, like I think it was like $20, $25. I'm sorry to hear that, the Bears fan. Yeah, I've never gone through that. That's what made it even worse. It was the worst flu I've ever had. You know, typically I get like a flu. I'm sick for the day. I'm a little run down the following day, but the fever breaks once, and then I'm just kind of run down the following day, maybe two. No, this was I had a fever that kept on going up and breaking, and then going back up for like 4 days straight, and then I was run down and still feeling really sick for another like 3 or 4 days. Never had it that bad. Then the stomach bug, never had that bad either. Usually I'm doing my business in the bathroom once or twice. No, it was like, not to be graphic, I'll just say I did the business 9 times in 10 hours, both ends. I don't wish that on anybody. That was the worst I ever had a stomach virus as well. All right there, Seth. Yeah, I'm doing my best, driving safe. That's why I'm only looking at comments a little bit. It's hard to, I gotta drive. I'm about to, what are we at? 25 minutes, only at 6%. Super C complex. Now, I have been told that, yes, men my age should take like a vitamin C supplement. Or actually, I don't know if it's men my age or just men and women our age should take vitamin C. Should take a what is it? Man a day, or a pill a day for men, something like that. Yeah. See, me, I would always forget to take it. Crazy. Yeah, I would forget to take it, or I'd forget that I did take it and take another one. Not that that would harm me or anything like that. I'm just weird. I don't take good enough care of myself. Obviously, I don't take good enough care of myself. But I keep saying I'm this weird anomaly where I don't go see doctors very often, if at all. But I'm also a hypochondriac. At least a bit of a hypochondriac. Every little pain, every little twinge, every little stomach, chest feeling, I'm like, oh, what is that? Oh. But then I don't go see a doctor to find out what's wrong with me. I then get just the thoughts in my head like, oh, something's wrong, and then I don't go see a doctor. So, I'm weird like that. Ailey Bailey, if I'm looking at that right, says hello. What's up there, Ailey Bailey? Just on a nice little drive to work, chatting with friends, chatting with anybody else that wants to jump in. Sometimes I either keep the camera here or I turn it around. Right now, just in a little bit of traffic here. Well, not traffic, I'm in a traffic light. I should go live, but I can't set up the camera right. I should go live when I'm actually driving to my destination to get to my first stop on my route, because it's about a nice 45-minute ride on what's called the Northeast Extension from the Turnpike. It looks pretty. When I actually get off that part of the Turnpike, the rest of the ride, you're looking at nice countryside and farms and stuff. So really pretty, but I can't set my camera up properly in the van for people to see all that. Well, we're quickly coming down to 3%. 28 and a half minutes, so I will be wrapping things up. But I do appreciate everybody that stopped by, all my friends. Scary Terry, the Bears fan 85, 2 balls are better than 1. SV Vintage, my man Seth, Robert Pop Springs. If I forgot any friends, I apologize. I can't scroll back to see if I missed any other Blue Wrenchers. And then Ailey Bailey and A7 or whatever your name was. Yeah, Dino must be in hibernation. Dino has been putting out a lot of good videos as of late from people sending him a lot of cool stuff. So Dino's such a nice guy. Lots of cool people hook Dino up, and he's been posting a lot of cool videos of his mail calls as of late. Some of those same people have sent me stuff as well, and I always appreciate a good mail call. a good stack of Eagles cards or stack of Phillies cards. It's always good to have. But I'm gonna head on out. Scary and everybody else, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Again, if you don't have to step outside in this brutal cold, I suggest not doing so, because it is just, it is brutal. All right, you have a great Friday as well. As always, guys, have a wonderful day.